Oh, hey everyone, welcome back. And happy Wax Plant Wednesday. And okay, I'm not gonna forget this week. I'm gonna show you the Hoyas that are in bloom currently. I'm very excited because I know I showed this on Monday. I know. I've waited for this moment. Ooh, so soft, y'all. Hoya, caudata, sumatra. So first of all, that looks so beautiful. Look at that. It is so beautiful. So that's one. The second one, wow. Unbelievable. And like again, so it's like the most gentle softness because it's like little hairs like sticking out of the flower. Also everyone, so the weather or the temperature outside is turning consistently now for the last 3 days. It's been 60 degrees Fahrenheit in here, like right in the morning. Like right now it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which means the majority of the night is around 60 or maybe a bit lower, a bit higher. We don't necessarily like to turn on our heat at this time. We kind of wait till like December, but I'm always curious with other plant parents, like what temperature do y'all plants live in? Like, does anyone grow plants below 60 degrees Fahrenheit? Okay, wow, we got off track. Let me see if the Heuschkeliana is in bloom, because I think there was one that was really close. I guess there's a lot that are going to eventually. Look at this, everyone. Hoya Heuschkeliana. It's grown on me the way it looks, because I think before I was like, I kind of miss the bushy, like, compactness of the Heuschkeliana, but like this is pretty cute. I mean, you're pretty cute. What is wrong with me? She's so cute though. And there's a bunch of these different stages. So that's why I always say like this one is like, once I started caring for her properly, she started pushing out peduncles everywhere. I don't know, she's wild. She's a wild child. And I'm just watering. I think, my Crassipetiolata was so close. Let me check. But I don't smell anything. I don't know if they smell. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm so happy the camera's on when I'm looking to see if something has bloomed. It's here. Okay, let's like move things. Okay, again, big deal because this is the first time this Hoya has bloomed for me. Oh, wow, they're so cute. Okay, first, since we're on the topic of blooms, these are about to go. Again, these are my hellwigiana blooms. I mean, when I looked up this plant, the blooms were more like cream white, but I found that this one had more pinky tones. So I thought that was interesting. So cute. Thank you for giving me so much joy. Hi. Oh my god. They're so cute. They look really like wet, like glossy. For 1 second. Oh my god, sorry. She like hit the queen Anthurium. I'm trying to get good lighting for this. Okay, so this is the one that's lived in LECA for a while. And it's one that I've cut down quite a bit. Oh, see, there's no... Wow. Do you see what I mean? This is so bad. I'm gonna take videos and pictures later. Wow. Okay, I don't smell anything. And they definitely weren't open last evening or last night or whatever. I don't smell anything now. So let's see if I don't smell anything. I know like early mornings or even like in the middle of the night, you kind of, with some Hoyas, you get the strongness in the smell of the flowers. Yeah, I don't, I don't smell anything. I am so impressed with her. I'm so happy. She's so beautiful, everyone. Okay, let me put it back. Fingers crossed, tomorrow I'm planning to change my nutrient solution for my plants in LECA. It might be next week, which will bring us to the 4-week mark. But I think I'm okay with it just because now the temperature has dropped. Okay, hopefully tomorrow. But how wonderful. What a pleasant surprise. I mean, I knew they were like close, but... So I think that concludes which ones are in bloom.
I'm wishing for the one to find me, to find...
I'm so mad because I just remembered there is another one in bloom. You're so chaotic. This is so chaotic. Cutest porcelana. So there are, oh my, there's so many. Okay. Let's just do this. So these are about, I mean, did they just open? I'm not sure. So that's one. These ones were open and now they're closed. You have this one that's not yet open. If I rotate, got some here. Look at that. There's one up here. Oh, and there's one there. Wow. There's one up here. Ooh, I'm pushing the camera with the tendrils. Okay, future can zoom in. Look at these. So beautiful. Well, that's fun. Okay. I don't know. It's tough because I feel like, and what are your thoughts? I feel like I might have to cut this back a lot. And I know that won't solve the issue. I think I might have to eliminate a few plants. Because once you cut a Hoya, they're just gonna branch from every single node. Well, not every single node, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a lot. Now that she's pushing a lot of growth at the top, a lot of the leaves at the top are burning because they're actually touching the grow light. And like, anyhow, what a babe. What a babe, this plant. Oh my God, I just need to, it's been a while since I've showed Miss Clementiorum here. I just wanted to show you this. Remember when I showed you my Hoya video, collection video? This one was so wonk. Look at her now. That is, what is even happening? It's so like geometric. Like, look at that, those lines here that's making like a triangle. I love it so much because it's so just not what the leaves are supposed to look like. It looked like it was about to split off into like two pointy situations and then it stopped. Wow, reservoir is dry. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna plan to change my nutrient solution tomorrow, but I'm just gonna put water in case. I'm just trying to see, because I'm gonna be honest, like this bottom shelf here, because they're more mature, they're established, I look at it less, plus like I have to move so much in order to like look at them. So I'm just gonna look, and I'm removing the sachets just because I think we're on week 7 and I just want a fresh batch of beneficials. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might settle with cucumurus again. I just need that dual coverage when it comes to spider mites and thrips, so I'm just noticing y'all can't even see them properly. Okay, New Guinea Ghost is good. Silver Lady. Okay, y'all. Sulawesi. Look at this. Are you kidding? That is so beautiful. Around the same, I guess, node on the flip side. Like, look. Crazy. And then there's another one happening. Wow. Okay, it's a very soft leaf. Oh, there's another one behind. Are you crushed? You're crushed. It's hard. Like, I'm gonna have to just cut it because she's not gonna. So there's just one leaf that I'm cutting. Just because, I'll show you after I cut it. Because she was so close to the other leaves while she was unfurling, she got so damaged here. You see, it was gonna be a beautiful leaf. But because of the other 2 leaves, that is why. Oh, so this is the gray ghost. She's the only plant in the middle row of this. So you have this back row here. Then you have this plant by itself, and then you have the ones that I showed you as like the row closest. And so like, I wish I was able to give it more light. I just don't know if there's a better spot. Anyhow, she seems okay. Anything like Carnosa related, like they tend to like do okay in not so bright light, at least for a little bit. But here is, oh my God, this is an actual wreath. It's November 1st, everyone. Okay. Tequila Sunrise, I forgot about her, I'm gonna be honest. Now, I have her pressed up against the window and under grow light, and she's starting to grow. So exciting. So I'm just clipping them. And again, with tendrils, you can either cut them off completely. Personally, I don't necessarily like when there's just this tendril that's like 3 meters long with no leaves, and then at the end of that 3-meter tendril there's like one small leaf. And I don't know, it's all dependent whether or not when you're training a tendril down, if that existing one that you train down is going to survive. Again, I don't care. If it dies, it dies. It's going to branch somewhere else. Majority of the Hoyas have been doing okay. I do find though, I mean, you can kind of see it with the Sulawesi over here. I mean, I did train this tendril and it's looped around. It didn't die, but like there's no leaf growth at all. You can see that this is where the plant starts. It grew up because it had a trellis. It started pushing out leaves and the internodes are quite tight. Then you get up here where, because I trained the tendril down, it branched so much. There's probably like 3, it's hard because like it would branch and then it would branch again because of all the tendrils that I trained down. I'm gonna do the same with this one probably. But yeah, I really wish that I had more room for rounder trellises, because here's the thing. The trellis is fine if it's round that way and it doesn't have a lot of foliage on it. Like I can manage to fit it into places in this room, but once it gets full, it's hard to place it because it just takes a lot of room this way. This one, the Grey Ghost, and again, I was just experimenting by bending the trellis a bit more rounder. The pot is here, but you can see it is wide up here. Anyhow, whoa, I'm just like talking about anything and every. Ooh, I almost touched a leaf. I don't even know. I feel like I'm gonna have to do like a sideways situation. No, okay. We found a place. This is good. Again, don't like bend it like too aggressively. You gotta just bend the tendril gently, see how it feels, like if there's resistance. Because there are some that are so easy to like bend the tendril, like the Tequila Sunrise that I just did over here. Gotta be a bit more careful because it'll just snap sometimes. I'm not kidding. It's probably been 3 weeks since I actually looked at these, like big ones over here. Things are just falling. Okay, Archboldiana. Can we not? Ooh, I've kind of gone back and forth when it comes to my Archboldiana and if I should chop her, because she's just one plant and I want her to bloom, but I just know it's going to take time for her to mature to the same size again if I chop her. So I'm kind of leaning towards chopping my Kaimuki. Yes, I still have my Kaimuki. I just think like if I give it more opportunities with just having more plants in the planter, maybe. I'm surprised that there's so many new leaves. So Archboldiana, y'all know that she is an actual beast. I think I'm definitely going to chop the Kaimuki. Kaimuki is, oh my gosh, let go please. Let go. Please let go. Girl, you're really okay. I think today's the day. I think we're gonna propagate her. Okay, one shelf, which is hilarious to me. One shelf that I don't necessarily look at a lot is like this top Hoya propagation shelf. Hopefully everyone's okay. Is the sound on? Yeah, it's okay. Oh, Hoya Bella. Okay, she's doing good, I think. I don't want to touch her. Remember I put the cup props into this self-watering? Okay, so she's doing okay. Oh, Croniana Black. Okay, everyone's good. Everyone's pushing out new growth. It doesn't look like much, but compared to the last time, that's pretty good, y'all. Okay, I'm seeing yellowing from this Insularis. They're all... Okay, here's the thing. I don't think I've ever experienced mass casualty like this. Look at how yellow. Okay, remember I said the plant was dying. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, wow, you did all the wrong things. She was dying, so she was already dehydrated. I propagated her, left her not potted, just like to room air for a week, and then I decided to pot them. So I'm thinking that's why she's acting a fool. I mean, I act a fool. I feel like there's only one that feels good, and it's that green one right here. Right over here. I think they might have been just too far gone. Okay, I need to look at this. Whoa, that was sad. Okay, Mathilde. Okay, Mathilde's good. Thing. So that's one. Second one is doing just fine as well. Oh my gosh, Mathilde, man. They're doing so well. They're doing so well. And at this point, with Hoyas that aren't like light lovers, I mean, they're all light lovers, they're plants. But when it comes to moving propagations away from a grow light, at this stage, I would, because it doesn't necessarily need it. You will get more lighter leaves. It's not necessarily that bleached, but for the Mathilde, if you want those darker leaves, then just move it away. I might just move it here. Do you see this? Right over here. So there's a grow light in the center. It's kind of getting light from the side. So why don't we do that? I need to actually check that shelf first. Okay. I don't know. The Heuschkeliana props, they look so cute. They're like starting to grow. It's looking like a bush. Oh my god. Hi, so cute. Okay. Hoya Broguette. It's so weird. Okay, so the leaves, these are the mother leaves. So you can see the silveryness, the darkness, and then these are branches. So I get a lot of comments about the polyneura, and it's evident here that because this leaf is right under a grow light, like the grow light's probably here, which is a little close. But I only really see this happen if you're not keeping on top of your watering and you're not feeding it when you're supposed to. Again, nutrients are there not only for like large leaves, but they help in reinforcing the cell walls, protecting your plant. So I have seen this happen if like my plants are in arid mixes. I don't know, that's just what I've experienced, because obviously my opinion about this is definitely one-sided, because you know, the majority of my plants are in pond and LECA, and I'm known as like an overfeeder when it comes to pond. I haven't watered this, and like I can tell that the leaves are so dry. So I only really see that burning over here if I'm not keeping on top of the watering or I'm not feeding it properly. Also, I find with the Broguette, they will push out these leaves that kind of look yellow, but then they'll harden off to like the silver that we all know and love. Oh, look at this. Look at the little trees. Chinghungensis, wild. Look at this Hoya serpens, everyone. I watered her. Sorry, sometimes I'm just like too focused on the task. I'm sorry, this is a fast Hoya. I don't care what people say. Are you kidding? It's crazy. Ooh, the black margins on the petrolai, everything. Look. What? Oh my god, you're so dry. Bone dry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, and now that they're getting really tall, I'm just pushing her to the back. So not right under the grow light. I don't think she's tall enough for the trellis because I did put the cake dowels, so we'll wait a little bit longer for that one to grow. Oh my god, everyone is living. Everyone is living. Okay. Let's look at the, I feel so bad. I like should have known too. See, I know, I think it's only been a week since I potted these up. See, and the stems aren't like squishy, like they're not rotten. I just think there's just a lot of shock. You know when you get like a plant internationally, I haven't experienced this. I just watch a lot of people and the plant looks fine, but then the foliage is just not looking good. This is the only one that's like potentially a survivor, right? Okay, I might just put this one in a cup. Okay, well, let's look at, getting too ahead of myself. Let's look at the other ones. Yeah, I mean, the stems feel fine. Kind of think it was just shock. Oh, this one looks okay. Okay, so maybe we have two. See this one? No roots yet though. I'm pretty sure like what you see there, that was already there. Okay, so I'll put two in a cup because this last one is not looking cute. Say goodbye. I love how it's like, I hate keeping cuttings in cups. And here I am. It's just when the cuttings are so small and then you don't know if they're gonna survive, I'd rather utilize space better. So yeah, again, what I'm theorizing is the plant, oh my god, I just broke a leaf. Maybe these ones aren't okay. Okay, okay, we'll see. But I'm theorizing that because she was already dry, I cut her and then I didn't pot her up for a week. That might be a reason. It's not because I put the water level high. I just want that to be clear. Nothing was squishy in the stems. Nothing was squishy. Even the ones that had the yellow leaves. We'll see if this survives. I don't know. But I'm gonna put it back where she was. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm now seeing, I don't know if it's just situational, but the Insularis, it seems less resilient. I don't know if it's because the leaves are so thin. I'm just putting the pon in another planter. I'm reusing it just because it's only been a week. But, oh, I forgot to put the cake dowels. Use the same pon, use this planter to pot up the Kaimuki propagations. And I kind of learned the hard way using these plastic pots with LECA, like these small ones, because this is it almost fell over again. They're very top heavy when they grow. This goes with the Archboldiana. And so having a planter full of rocks, essentially, and like a wider base at the bottom, like I think that's gonna be, you know, a better idea. Okay, so we're gonna do one cake dowel in each hole. I think I could just cut these in half, yeah? Oops. I'm just cutting these cake dowels in half, it seems, I think. Putting them in. Okay, they're a little short. I might just put the pon up to here. I'm just plugging these up so when I pour the pon, it doesn't fill the holes. Because then when you end up putting the trellis into these holes, it might be uneven if there's some pon. Okay, there's no easy way to show me cutting this plant because just kind of just, I guess like that. I feel like it's gonna fall. The plans for the day have already changed, so this might be a shorter video, I'm sorry. I have a package coming. I didn't expect it to come today. I thought it was gonna come sometime next week, but it's on the vehicle and we'll see when it arrives. Hopefully it's not that soon, but I have to like film something for that, so that's exciting. I'm like anxious because I don't know, every time I get plant mail, and if it's plants that you're not familiar with, you're just kind of like, please don't die. And now that it's cold, I'm like a little worried. I'm excited though, obviously. What's happening? Why are you stuck? Okay, now I'm like, drip, drip. Oh my God, there's just so much sap. Same thing, I'm usually gonna keep, I think in this case, I have to limit it to just one leaf per cutting. And so I'm gonna cut the lower leaf and then one of the top leaves there. Oh, okay. I'll change the view once I take all these cuttings. But yeah, they're gonna look like this. It's just gonna be a little bit of a stem right over here. And then one leaf. That's what I'm doing with all of these. Y'all, oh my gosh, I'm getting annoyed. I keep forgetting with specific Hoyas like this one, like there's just sap everywhere, look. And like, I don't know if y'all have experienced this, but it is incredibly hard to get it off of surfaces when it's like dried completely. So I just have to, I'm just trying my best not to get it on the floor. And like, also this can be irritating to the skin and my eczema. So like, everything's like splashing and I'm like, please don't touch my face because y'all know how sensitive I am. Can we like, cooperate? Oh well. I blacked out a little bit. So, oh my gosh. I didn't realize, but there was some sap that got on my foot and I was literally going back and forth and just walking all around here. And then I only realized when there was just like white everywhere. And I love how I was like, oh my gosh, this is so hard to get off once it dries. So a lot of it was dried. I had to do like 3 passes with a steam mop here to get it off. because I tried like vinegar, I tried like cleaning, nothing was working. So I had to steam the floor 3 times. It looks great now though. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't recording because like that was a lot for me. I only saved a few, maybe like 8, I would say. We're gonna change the angle and we're gonna pot these up. Okay, just a bit more. And I'm gonna try my best. I don't know how this is gonna work because these leaves are so big. I'll try my best just to push the majority in. Do you see there's so much everywhere? I know there was a big leaf. Okay, this one I'm gonna put right in the middle. How do we feel? How do we feel? Oh my gosh, it's so big. Do I put it this way? Okay, this way is bigger. Better. Bigger. Eight in here. I think we're okay with that. I didn't realize, but a lot of the stems, they were very curvy. And so I had to cut a lot of the curve off of the stem so they would go in properly, just because I knew I was filling this planter with a lot of cuttings. I guess that's okay for now. I'm just gonna have to fill the reservoir to the top. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at the view. I don't even know what I got. I think I was too stressed. Okay. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Oh my god. I was like, who's behind me? That kind of scared me. Thank you for watching and always coming back and joining me for Wax Flat Wednesday. And if you made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!